good evening from the Universal Orlando parking garage. We are here today because I haven't been to Halloween Horror Nights in a while, since opening weekend. So we're back. I'm excited to see what changes have happened, if all of my favorite houses are still my favorite houses. Also, there's more food that we didn't get to try. So I'm really excited to try some food tonight. I'm excited to see the scare zones, see the houses, see what has changed. I'm just excited to go to Halloween Horror Nights. So let's head inside. All right, we've made it to Universal, heading into the crowd. Pretty crowded at the end, but I feel like that's a little bit of people leaving, a little bit of people coming in. Here in City Walk, the entrance to the Quiet Flight store is under construction, but Quiet Flight store is still open. You can see there's the door over there, and there's a sign that's like Quiet Flight entrance this way. I wonder what they're doing. We have made it out to Universal for Halloween Horror Nights. The park doesn't open until about 6, so we've got about 5 minutes until the park opens. Quite a big group of people up here, but I'm just kind of standing way back away from the crowd, just waiting. I'm in no rush. There it is. I know that we can't see it, but Jack is doing his opening ceremonies right now. You can kind of see some people up on stilts way back there. So right now it is about 6:02. I'll let you know when I get into the park. I'm waiting for this crowd to kind of die down a little bit. Not bad, I made it in like 7 minutes. Wasn't too bad. All right, I think our first stop is gonna be over here at Case Files. I'm gonna use my Express even though it's only a 10-minute wait because it'll just get me through quicker and I don't think I'll go through the house twice tonight. Might as well. I love Halloween Horror Nights, it's so good. That house in particular was ridiculously good tonight. Things have changed. Scares were in different spots. There were new things that I hadn't seen in there before. There was stuff in face which wasn't there the first weekend. It was pretty great, like coming through and seeing the progression that even just that house has done. I will also mention, if you come here while it's still lighty out, houses are harder to walk through because your eyes are used to the bright sunshine. When you walk into a dark haunted house, it's hard to see what's going on. Makes it a little bit scarier. So be prepared if you come here this early in the evening. Probably gonna be a little bit scary when you first go into the first house. This is pretty interesting. Jack is just up on the stage out here in front of Horror and Makeup Show. He's like taking selfies with people and stuff. But the last time that we came through, he would just kind of get up on the stage with Eddie or something like that. But it seems like they've given him his own stage for people to come over and say hello to him.
I'll look at you later tonight.
All right, let's head into Dorwood Forest. Still a little lighty out, so we should be able to see a lot of stuff. A lot of details. Sometimes I forget to say it in the beginning of these videos because we have been doing them for so long, but we're getting ready to head into an area that has a lot of gore and frightening things, some flashing lights, some fog effects. So if these are things that you're sensitive to, I would switch off the video right now. But for the rest of you guys, let's get spooky. I feel like I've never seen this guy before. Also, it doesn't feel too crowded here tonight, which is nice. I was thinking about getting a Twisted Tater. The line is already pretty long. They did open up a second Twisted Tater location in the New York section of the park, so maybe we'll be able to get one a little bit later. I don't know. I might just wait in this line. I'm pretty hungry. All right, here's what we can get. I'm going to get the Twisted Frankencoil, which is a Twisted Tater around a hot dog. This is the saddest thing I have ever seen in my life. What is this? Did they use like a fingerling potato? Pretty disappointing for like $13. Let's try this sad little Twisted Tater hot dog. Look at how it's such a tiny little hot dog, and then they use the smallest potato that I've ever seen in my life. A mistake, it goes all the way to the end. I mean, the hot dog's pretty good. I feel like it's even better because I asked for seasoning salt on the potato, on the tater, and so they ended up putting seasoned salt on the hot dog too. So it makes it a little bit better. I'm pretty blown away that they actually like. This is my twisted tater that they gave me. This is a huge disappointment. I'm glad it didn't take me very long in line. Like, the line was really short and it didn't take very long at all, but like, the potato is not crispy at all. The hot dog has good flavor to it because it has the seasoned salt on it. The potato has good flavor to it because it has seasoned salt on it, but it's such a small potato and it's not crispy. I'm kind of really bummed out by this. All right, so we're gonna eat this really quick. There's pizza fries right across the way. I'm gonna get pizza fries too because I feel like you can't go wrong with pizza fries, right? All right, over here at Kids Own Pizza Company, that's where we can get some pizza fries. I don't know if they have different versions. We'll find out. Oh yeah, they have regular pizza fries and then they have sweet potato s'mores fries, fryer and ice, crispy French fries, what? And Tabasco. That's very strange sounding. Okay, should I try that? Oh, they told me that this is what it is. I thought they were all stacked on top of each other. They're not. Just get like a cup of French fries with some chocolate ice cream and some Tabasco sauce on the side. So I think I'm gonna get just some regular pizza fries instead, because those look delicious. And it looks like they're all already made, ready to go. There it is, a Halloween Horror Nights staple, pizza fries. Basically, some French fries, crinkle cut French fries, with some cheese and some marinara with pepperoni and sausage. And they do a little bit of like Parmesan cheese. I think you can get it at two locations. You get it at Kids Own Pizza Company, which is where I got it, or you can get it at Louis, and I think Louis has some more of the seasoning. They have like a little bit of a different recipe than they do over here at Kids Own Pizza Company. But one thing you should know is it looks super tall because of this bowl, but this is just like a normal depth pie tin. What's hot? So it's not as deep as the bowl is, so be prepared for that, because this was $10.50. So everything's pretty darn expensive here at the theme parks, but I do enjoy some nice pizza fries. Man, I hope pizza fries are as good as I remember them being, because, oh yeah, look at all this cheese. That's good stuff. Yeah, they're good. And they taste like exactly what you would imagine pizza toppings on top of French fries would taste like. Be prepared though, that's a lot of cheese. I don't know if it's just tonight, like whoever was making them tonight, or if it's this location, but in years past, they really like loaded on the marinara and it kind of overpowered the dish. This year, it's all about the cheese. Like there's a lot of cheese on this one. Not a lot of marinara because, like in my opinion, the marinara that they have for this, not the best. A little bit watery, a little bit like flavorless, but like because it's so much cheese, yeah, I'm enjoying this very much. Way better than the Twisted Tater hot dog. While we are back here, might as well head through the Haunting of Hill House. Also, there's a guy dressed up like Waldo, and his partner is dressed up like Carmen Sandiego. I feel like I found them both. That's lucky, right? We're heading into the Haunting of Shrek's house. All right, here we go, heading into Haunting of Hill House. Doing a cash change real quick. Like a light up Beetlejuice inside that van. Okay, so we just got done with the Haunting of Hill House. The only thing that I noticed in there was there are these two tunnels that are very, very dark, and they seem to be a little bit brighter today. And I don't know if they like added a light at the end of the first one, but it just seemed like it was like darker the last time that we went through it. That's the only thing that I noticed. Everything else seemed to be about the same. There were more scares in there than I got opening weekend. So I think that might be a trend in all of the houses, is that as the event progressed, they've added more and more actors or scare actors to each house in order to up the scare factor. So that's a good sign. I think now we're gonna head to Wicked Growth, Realm of the Pumpkin. Favorite house so far. Can't wait to go through it again, and then we'll go through some scare zones and maybe get a little bit more food. So let's head over to Wicked Growth. Back here by Puppet Theater, it's only a 35-minute wait for Puppet Theater, and only a 45-minute wait for Wicked Growth. All right, let's head into Wicked Growth. Looks like they're showing maybe a preview for Halloween Kills up there on the wall, while people are waiting in line for Wicked Growth. We're in Express, so it's basically right there. We'll be heading in very shortly. We're headed in. All of Twitter is in love with this little pumpkin right here, and his name is Lil Boo. You might see his name being tossed around with Universal Orlando's Twitter account or Halloween Horror Nights. So we just got out of Wicked Grove. and Puppet Theater is only a 35-minute wait. So I'm gonna go through this one really quick, and then I will come out and talk about both of them. So I just came to this little side area over here, which is actually just outside of Diagon Alley. So we went through Wicked Growth, Realm of the Pumpkin, and Puppet Theater Captive Audience, both phenomenal houses. Fantastic scares. That was a big explosion from Nightmare Fuel, the show that's over here in the Fear Factor stage. Phenomenal use of the space, lots of good scares, lots of good special effects and everything like that. They're really good houses. If you come to Halloween Horror Nights, try to make sure that you get into at least those two houses. They're so good. So the two most memorable moments in each of the houses, Wicked Growth, of course, is the Pumpkin Lord. He's just gigantic pumpkin creature that's at the very end of the house, and he's just an overwhelming presence. And then in Puppet Theater, the little baby puppet. He's like a little chubby baby that comes out. Also in the very beginning of Captive Audience, there's like a guy that has 3 different masks. He's got one on his face and one in each hand. It's a really cool effect that when he pops up, he's kind of like lit too. So those are some things to look out for in those two houses. All right, let's head into some scare zones. First off, Crypt TV. Let's see. Ooh, got it. So it's kind of interesting back here because the show just let out. So right now, there's just like a mass of people coming through. He's eating a leg. I thought he was playing the saxophone. Oh no. Also, they're showing episodes of Crypt TV back here. I think this might be The Girl in the Woods, maybe? So that's what we just saw up on the screen, or the projection. I like that, that's fun. Right here, a bunch of people stop to watch the look-see up here. So it definitely causes a big bottleneck. Now we're headed into Seek and Destroy. Kind of sort of a strange phenomenon. What's happening here? A bunch of people gathering around.
The guy in the black shirt.
Oh, okay. Oh, proposal happening. Right here in Seek and Destroy. That's very exciting. They're going to scare everybody. It's exciting. I feel like Halloween Horror Nights is such a unique event. Oh. Well, that's unique. I haven't seen that before. Trying to stay away. He's hoping not to get seeked out and destroyed. They're just trying to avoid being caught, staying in the shadows. Oh, that was scary. Oh. If you're willing to join them, you like to stay. Oh. Gotta make a stop into the tribute store to see some old friends. This is something I haven't seen yet. This is the Halloween Horror Nights Spirit jersey. It is $60. It's a pretty like thin shirt. It's just like a long sleeve shirt. So that's nice for Florida. Ah, there they are. The most beautiful girl in school. And this guy. Also, this handsome fellow. Look at him. I like your bonnet, kid. While I was in here, I had to get some cookie dough balls. Even though they are extremely expensive, at $4.50 a piece, they're so darn good. I got chocolate and I got peanut butter. Those darn cookie dough balls were so good. I just popped them in my mouth one at a time, just like one bite each. They were delicious, but the peanut butter one was better than the chocolate one, in my opinion. Starting to really get a little crowded in here. So I think I might be grabbing this food and then heading out. So here's where they've changed things up a little bit. They did open up a bar in the extended queue of Transformers. This is still the Texas Chainsaw Massacre barbecue restaurant, but right next to it is the new Twisted Taters location that is themed to Beetlejuice. And I am here for the Leatherface Cherry Pie. Down at the end down there you can see Marathon of Mayhem going on. That's the Lagoon show. We still haven't watched that this year. And now comes the struggle of trying to find a quiet, well-lit place to show off my pie. He's like my best friend. Look at him. You know what he kind of looks like? Kind of looks like Teddy from Bob's Burgers, right? So let's try this Leatherface apple pie. Look at him. He's adorable. My favorite. He got blood all over him. The little nose going. I feel like I wanna give him some sunglasses too. Right? Is that weird? Yeah. That's a cool dude if I've ever seen one. You know? He's a gentle soul. All right, so it's a cherry pie that's cut. The crust is cut to look like Leatherface. You know, as best you can make a pie look like Leatherface. I just ripped into Leatherface's face. We're gonna give it a try. That's a solid cherry pie. It should be noted, I bought this in New York and I walked all the way over to Lombard's. Like, we're in San Francisco now and that's where I'm eating it. It's still hot. So kudos to that team over there at the barbecue joint. It's just a solid cherry pie, you know? Sweet cherries, lots of like gooey goodness inside the pie filling. The crust is not dry or anything like that. I'm sad that I've waited this long to try this cherry pie because it's really good. Also, tonight is a little bit cooler, so I guess I am happy that I waited so long because it's not hot outside right now. Like, I haven't been sweating all night tonight. It's 79 degrees outside. Nice little breeze blowing through. So having a warm cherry pie on a cooler, quote unquote, cooler evening, it's still 80 degrees outside, is nice. Like, I don't think I'd want to have this on a night where I'm just sweating profusely because it's 96 degrees outside at night. So maybe it is better that I waited a little bit before trying this. Also, this wasn't a bad price. $6 for the cherry pie. And then I got my annual pass holder discount on top of that. So pretty decent size pie for $6 if you're like thinking about theme park pricing. This is a win in my book. So far, this is like one of the best things that I've had at Halloween Horror Nights as far as food option goes. Definitely 100% makes up for that hot dog that I had earlier, because this is delicious. Now that we finished our pie, got a couple more scare zones to head through, and we're gonna get out of here. I just wanted to point out that if you wanted to take a break from the spookiness, Transformers is only a 5-minute wait right now. All right, we're coming in the backside of Lights, Camera, Action, Eddie's Revenge. I feel like there are a lot more stilt walkers this year at this event than there have been in the past. Ooh. Definitely spooky. Still only a 20-minute wait for case files. I didn't see any really long waits tonight. All right, one last scare zone. 30 years, 30 fears. Ooh, the pumpkin guy. Doing like a fun pumpkin dance. Something that I haven't seen in person yet, it's inside the Universal Studios store. They have a Beetlejuice display. It's the facade of Dante's from Beetlejuice. Also, when Beetlejuice was a giant snake. And surrounding that display, they have so many Beetlejuice items. I feel like I didn't see this before, this Texas Chainsaw Massacre cup. That's pretty cool because it looks like it's from the 70s. And this is $12. It almost feels like those cups you used to get at a Pizza Hut. They have a Chucky one too. So there you have it. That was our trip out to Universal Studios Florida to go to Halloween Horror Nights. It's actually only our 3rd time going this year, and it was fun. I had a fantastic time. The food was good, except for that hot dog in the beginning. I think we might try it again maybe later in the season. Maybe they were just having an off night. They didn't get a good shipment of potatoes in. We will try it again, because as I always say, you never know. Anything can change. Always try something twice, because something might change and it might be even better than it was this time. So, everything else that we had was fantastic. The houses were great tonight, the ones that we did. It was a good night. The crowd did start to get pretty darn full at the end of the night. Oh, the proposal inside of Seek and Destroy. How cool was that? Like, it was super awesome to see that. Everybody was really into it, and it was neat to see the scare actors also participate in the proposal. So, you never know what's going to happen out here at Halloween Horror Nights. Might be a very memorable night. So, with that being said, we are off. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Naylee. Hi, I'm Yasmin. Hi, I'm Alani. And we're from Miami, Florida. And now it's time to pay the price.